And welcome to Northmead for the second grade game between Macarthur Orioles and the Baulkham Hills Kookaburras. So far it's been a little bit Macarthur's way. The midweek game was walked off in fine fashion by Baulkham Hills. A big fight back in that game to win it 6-5 from memory. A bases loaded single from Cal Fingelson scored the winning run, and it was a good game to watch. Unfortunately, the 18s dropped the game yesterday. They had their chances, and same thing with third grade. Third grade started to come back. They had a big deficit that they came close to erasing, but not quite. It is a beautiful day here. Sorry, um, down at Northmead. Let me go through the Baulkham Hills lineup. The way they're putting the field out there. Scott Downey is starting. Scott Richards throwing to Caleb Tunkin behind the dish. We've got Kobe Cuspert at first base. We've got Matthew Courtney at second base. Jordan Castle, welcome back. Great to have you here at shortstop. Chris Ings, stalwart over at third base. Left field is Adrian Hamley. Centre field is Lucas Setter. And right field is Sam Levick. Leading off for the Macarthur Orioles is Blake Chipperfield. And we're ready to get underway with Chris Lehman calling balls and strikes. And Neil Roper over on first base. Big swing by Blake. Gets a strike on the board. And Blake just leaves that ball in the dirt. Fouls that ball off over the right side. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Scott just missing down and in on that pitch. Blake just fouling that one back, staying alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Beautiful day today, 29 degrees here at Northmead. The sun is out. There's a little bit of cloud in the sky. There's a nice breeze coming in from behind the commentary hut. And a very nasty breaking ball that Blake swings right over the top. Caleb Tunkin, very sure with that glove, taking that pitch. First out. This brings Chris Freyetta, the second baseman, up to bat. Good pitch there, at the bottom of the zone. Chris just leaving that one alone. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a big fly ball out to left centre field. Lucas Setter and Adrian Hamley over for that, but Lucas taking control and making the catch. A lot of ground covered by both of those players. That was right in the middle of the two of them. It's 2 out. Now brings up Gus Landon, the catcher. One ball and one strike on Gus. Just leaving that one outside. It's very early in the game. There's no need to go chasing pitches you don't need to get. Very hard hit. Long way out and over the head of Lucas Setter in centre field. And Gus quickly standing up at second base. Had to think about going to third, but safe way of playing baseball. Certainly do not want to be the first or third out at third base. Now coming into bat, the centre fielder for the Orioles is Robbie Hendrick. Scotty just missing on that pitch. Jordan Castle just keeping Robbie a little close, coming back to regulation position. Scott misses outside on that one. And a fly ball out to centre field. Lucas Setter comes across, gets underneath that one for the last out. No runs score, one runner left on base. We'll be back with the bottom of the first innings very shortly. Welcome back to Northmead for the bottom of the first innings. We've got Brendan Lower pitching for the Macarthur Orioles. He's throwing to Gus Landon behind the plate. Matthew Courtney leading off the batting for Baulkham Hills. Just fouls one off to the right-hand side. Going around the diamond, we've got Ryan Whiteley over at first base. We've got Chris Freyetta at second. We've got Jordan Barnes at shortstop. Over on third base, we've got Brendan Goddard. Out in left field is Blake Chipperfield. Centre field is Robbie Hendrick. And right field is Takei Hayoto. I apologise if I didn't get that right. Matthew takes another ball low. 2 balls and a strike on Matthew. Very patient at bat. Wish the scoreboard guy would get the scoreboard updated. What do you reckon? You reckon he's doing a good job? Big fly ball. That ball just getting over the fence for a foul. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Matthew. And Matthew swings over a change up for a strikeout. It's 1 away for Baulkham Hills. Brings up the first baseman, Kobe Cuthbert. Takes the ball down. Very good eyes from Kobe there, just leaving that pitch. Kobe played under 18s yesterday and pitched in the midweek game as well. Leaves that ball up. 3 balls and no strikes. Very good at bat. And a 4-pitch walk. Brings to the plate Chris Ings, playing third base today. Chris takes a strike. Takes that one inside. Chris just protects that runner there. Cracks the ball into the ground, but grounds out to first baseman Ryan Whiteley. 2 away, bringing Jordan Castle to the plate. Takes a strike on the outside. Another strike. Jordan back at Baulkham Hills now after an injury, a bad injury last season. We were playing out at Chapman Gardens, diving for a ball in deep foul territory. Did some pretty bad damage to his shoulder, and took a good amount of time to get that back in some working order, and it's great to have him back on board. Kobe just taking a bit of a lead there, and Jordan getting rung up on that outside corner. That ends the bottom of the first inning for Baulkham Hills. Back with the top of the second in a few minutes. Welcome back. Top of the second, Scott Richards starts off with a strike to first baseman Ryan Whitley. And a chopper over to shortstop. A short throw from Jordan Castle gets the runner out. 1 away. Brings up the right fielder, Takai Hayoto. Drives one deep into the right field, out of the reach of Sam Levick. Drives very hard to third base, but that ball was cut off nicely by Matthew Courtney. Thrown a little high over to Chris Ings, but certainly got up off the ground to stop that. to stop that ball going into foul territory. However, Scott Richards very cleverly backing up third base. So Tekai with a double. A big swing. And Lee Hartley punching that ball through the shortstop third base gap into left field for a single. Advances Takakai. I think it's Takakai. I apologise for the pronunciation. MacArthur with one out, runners on first and third. Now with Brendan Goddard at bat. Brendan playing third base today. A big swing. Brendan's certainly looking to score a run here somehow with only one out. A fly ball to the outfield will certainly score one run. And he gets hit by that pitch. Unfortunately, that loads the bases for Scott Richards. This is Jordan Barnes, the shortstop. And Chris Ings very safely taking that ball, making a smart play, throwing back to Caleb Tunkin to cut the runner down at home plate. No runs. Bases are still loaded, but now two out. Back to the top of the order with Blake Chipperfield swinging over the top of that ball. Swinging under that ball, sorry. Caleb Tunkin doing a good job of controlling that very low pitch. Scott drops a curveball there in on the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Blake. And swings through to end the innings. Baulkham Hills keeping MacArthur scoreless. Very good performance there. We'll be back with the bottom of the second. All right. We are back at Baulkham Hills. Sam Levick at bat. Sam Levick playing right field today. Sam backing up after playing under 18s yesterday. He had a great day with the bat yesterday, hitting a wonderful stand-up triple. Unfortunately, Baulkham Hills couldn't convert that to any runs in that innings. Yeah, Sam with a ball and a strike. Chris Lehman calling balls and strikes today behind the plate. Sam bangs one, picked up beautifully there by the shortstop and thrown out. That was an excellent play over there by the shortstop, Jordan Barnes. Well done, young man. One away. Adrian Hamley playing left field today. Batting in the 6th hole, leaves that ball. And Brendan just putting that one in the dirt. Adrian now with 2 balls and 1 strike. Certainly a very warm day here today at Northmead. Still showing as 29 degrees, but very sunny. And Adrian pops that one short to shortstop. Despite a low throw, Mr. Whiteley picks that one out of the dirt to get Adrian by about a step and a bit. Jordan Barnes being very athletic out there. Lucas Setter Playing centre field today. Very fast young man out there. Played under 18s again yesterday. Takes a big swing and a ball around his shoulders. Swings through another pitch. Count goes to 0-2. Brendan Lowe, a very experienced pitcher. Just shaking off a couple of pitches. He's got the one he wants now. Lines up, and Lucas fouls that one well back and out of play. And a slower pitch gets Lucas swinging over the top and striking out. No runs in the bottom of the second. Back with the third innings shortly. All right, we're back. Chris Frayetta leading off for the Orioles in the top of the third. Had a pitching change for Baulkham Hills. Brett Ardill is up on the mound. Big swing there from Chris Frayetta. Chris lines that one back. Brett takes that one on his shoelaces. Great catch there by Brett. Well done. One away. That was hit very hard. Came back to Brett very, very quickly. Brings Gus Landon, the catcher, up to the plate. Gus with a big double in the first innings that MacArthur weren't able to convert. And Brett misses outside on that one. And Gus ends up walking. Only one away for MacArthur. Bringing Rob Hendrick up to the plate. Rob flew out to centre field to end the first innings. Big swing there from Rob. 1-1. Brett just missing inside. Brett just checking over there, just checking Gus back to the plate, back to first base. Another strike there. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Rob. Good pitch, but fouled back and out of play. And a big swing. That's the second out for MacArthur. Brings the first baseman, Ryan Whiteley, back up to the plate. Ryan ground out to the shortstop last innings. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Ryan takes a big cut at that one, fouls it back. We've got a a quick umpire change here. James McQuinney has come on to replace Neil Roper. I believe Neil did a couple of games yesterday out at Riverside Park. It is quite hot out there. And he did, Neil did actually catch a ball on the shoulder blade in third grade. A wild pitch got away and was thrown back by the catcher, and Cop Neil knocked him down to a knee. And Gus is caught stealing. Great throw from Caleb Chunkin out to Matthew Courtney to make the tag to end the innings. That's it for the top of the third. We'll be back with the bottom of the third very shortly. Right, welcome back to the bottom of the third innings. Leading off for Baulkham Hills is Tim Richards, designated hitter for today in second grade. Big swing there. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. One of our sponsors, Blake from Exceptional Electrical. If you want a free quote, please ring Blake on 0466 879747. www.exceptionalelectrical.com. Exceptional is XCEPTIONAL. Thanks, Blake. And Tim takes a strike just across the knees. Tim leaves that that pitch just outside. Tim just left that that slower pitch. And leaves that ball high and draws himself a walk. Brings Caleb Tunkin, Baulkham Hills catcher, up to the plate. Caleb goes after that first pitch. Fouls off to the right. Long hold there from Brendan. Caleb comes through but fouls that into the Baulkham Hills bullpen off to the right-hand side. 2 strikes. Caleb, a fly ball out to right field, but safely caught. No advance from Tim, staying at first base. Back to the top of the order with Matthew Courtney. Matthew with a very short glove out there at second base to cut down the base runner to end the innings. Leaves that ball low. It's 2 balls on Matthew now. Takes that ball in the dirt. Matthew with 3 balls, no strikes, only 1 out. And very patient at bat, no need to swing. Had a pitch well outside and down. Baulkham Hills with now runners on first and second with Kobe Cuthbert coming up to bat. All right, we are here with Kobe Cuthbert at bat now. One count on Kobe. So Brendan might just be struggling just a touch out there. He's finding a little difficult to get that zone. Kobe drives that ball into into centre field, sorry. For a good single. Tim Richards just holding up just a touch, just making sure that if that catch was taken, he could get back, but a good hit by Kobe. That's going to bring the coach out to have a quick chat with Brendan. All right, we're back. Loaded bases here for Baulkham Hills. 1 out. Chris Ings at bat. Chop that ball into the ground. And what a way to score a run. What a way to score a run. That was hit hard into the ground, well up over the third baseman's head. And all runners safely advance. Baulkham Hills score a run. I'm getting advice here from a couple of our first grade commentators. They're being excited. I'm actually excited about this game. This is a good game. Jordan Castle now at bat. Takes a strike. Bases are still loaded here with only 1 out. Infield is in at the corners. Trying to cut down that run at home. Jordan letting that one go. And Jordan Castle punches this one to centre field. Matthew Courtney tagging up at third base for a sac fly. Well done, Jordan. Way to score another run. Runners hold up at first and second, though. All right, Sam Levick now at bat. Called strike on Sam. Sam to 2 strikes. Sam belts that one to shortstop, but an easy throw. Gets Chris Ings advancing to second base. That's the end of the innings. Baulkham Hills scored 2 runs, though. We'll be back with the top of the 4th. All right, we are back. Brett Ardill going back to work again. We've got Ryan Whitley, back up at bat after the catcher was caught stealing at the top of the third innings. Big fly ball out to left field, but Adrian Hamley back comfortably and just sitting underneath that catch. Great to see Lucas Setter making his way over to back that up. Again, if there is any kids who are watching the stream, that's how you play the outfield. Make sure you're backing up. Make sure you're doing a job. It's one away for... it's going to drop into right field. Takakai with his second hit for the day. Both of those to right field. The first one really carried over Sam's head. This one drops in quite short. Lee Hartley, the designated hitter, takes that first pitch from Brett Ardill. This time into left field for a single. One away for MacArthur. Runners on 1 and 2. With Brendan Goddard at bat. Brett drops that one in there for a strike. Brett just missing down on that one. A little bit of breeze is picked up here at Baulkham Hills. Certainly going to make any ball that goes up a little swirly. And Brendan just fouls that one off his foot. That's to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brennan fouls that one off to the right, just keeping his hands in, cutting that one away. And Brett with a beautiful pitch there that Brendan chased a little bit, just tipped into Caleb Tunkin's mitt there. 2 out. Brings up the shortstop, Jordan Barnes. Jordan certainly showing off his athleticism in a couple of innings ago with a couple of good plays. Jordan just seeing that one down. 2 balls. Still got 2 away for MacArthur here. And Brett brings a strike in there. So 3 balls and 1 strike. And that was a good pitch. Up high, getting Jordan to swing at that one. But Jordan did get a piece of it and just put it foul over the fence. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runners on 1 and 2. They will be going. And unfortunately, Brett misses on that one. No runs, though. It does put runners all round. Back to the top of the order with Blake Chipperfield taking his first pitch strike. Brett Ardill on for his second innings of work. Blake certainly looking to get a piece of this, try and score a run for MacArthur here. Baulkham Hills infield, normal depth here, only need 1 out. And that's it, a big swinging strike for Blake. It was not a very pretty swing. Just want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, Baulkham Hills Sports. There's actually an Excellence in Sports Award. I've been told that our club president, Don Bylighter, has been nominated for the Excellence in Sports Award. He's had over 20 years of serving sport here at Baulkham Hills, and we thank Don for his leadership as the president of the club, and we thank Baulkham Hills Sports for the nomination here. We certainly wish Don the best with that award. And thank you also to Baulkham Sports for their ongoing support of our club. We'll have a chat about some of the other sponsors a little bit later. We'll be back shortly. All right, welcome back. We're into the bottom of the 4th innings. Adrian Hamley is up at bat. Brendan Lower is continuing to pitch. Baulkham Hills lead 2 runs to 0. MacArthur certainly have had their opportunities. They've left quite a number on base now. 2 innings with 3 runners on. It's a bit tough. Baulkham Hills playing hard. Adrian leaving that ball up. Just want to continue to thank our sponsors, Poolworks. For all your pool care needs, please get in touch with Poolworks. Adrian being very patient with that one, certainly loading up, ready to hit, but left that one low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Adrian just protecting. Adrian popping that one very high. Gus unable to find that in the very bright sunshine. It is difficult to see that white ball up in the sky, just with those wispy clouds that are hanging around. He saw it right at the end, but couldn't quite get underneath it. So Adrian stays alive. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And sees a ball high. Gets himself on base. Brings the centre fielder, Lucas Setter, up to the plate. Lucas struck out his first at bat in the second innings. Lucas hammers that ball through the shortstop third base gap into left field for a single, moving Adrian Hamley up to second base. Brings Tim Richards, the designated hitter, up to bat. Tim led off the bottom of the third with a walk. Ended up coming around for the first run. Tim a little late on that one, just fouls it off to the right side. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tim tries a bunt there, doesn't quite get the bat on it, just tips that. One ball and 2 strikes on Tim. Tim sees a ball up. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tim's certainly getting a lot of Tim just gets the end of the bat on that one. Tim has now worked the count full.
He's on another planet.
An excellent at bat here from Tim Richards. Great piece of batting. I think by my count that's around about 7 or 8 pitches that he's seen, possibly 8 pitches. This is probably pitch 9, and he's fouled that one off to the right-hand side too. Getting a lot of encouragement from the dugout. This is pitch 10 if my count is correct. And he's going to drop that one in there. There is a quality at-bat for you. That was a very good display of hitting there from Tim Richards, just putting bat on ball. And we've got none out. Corners are in. The middle infielders. Yeah, the middle infielders are coming in. They are certainly going to try and cut off a run at the plate, if possible. Caleb takes a pitch high. Caleb takes a big swing, fouls that one out over the back. Brendan would certainly be getting up there in his pitch count now, I think. He's thrown a lot of pitches this innings. That bat by Tim Richards was an absolute cracker. Caleb punches that one for an infield fly. There's one away. That was safely taken by Chris Freyerter out there at second base. Baulkham Hills with one away now. Runners on every base. Matthew Courtney back up to bat. Matthew scored the second run that Baulkham Hills have. Takes a big swing. Certainly looking to do something here. The Orioles have their middle infield back. Looking for a double play. The corners are in, just in case there is a possible bunt. Or a short ball that they can pick up and make a play at home. Brendan winds up. Pitch. Matthew keeps his hands in and fouls that one off to the right side. For 2 strikes. And Matthew hammers that one into the right centre field gap. That scores Adrian Hamley, Lucas Setter coming in as well, and Tim Richards taking the opportunity to head across to third. That's 2 more runs for Baulkham Hills on that single to centre field from Matt Courtney. Baulkham Hills with a bit of a control on this game now. One out for Kobe Cuspert. Runners on first and third. Matthew Courtney has taken that opportunity to steal second base. Now runners on second and third. Catcher calling the infield in. Certainly looking to cut off any possible run from Baulkham Hills. Brendan throws, but that's high. And Kobe flies out to left field, but Tim Richards tags up and scores another run for Baulkham Hills. A sacrifice fly there for Kobe Cuspert. Baulkham Hills extend their lead to 5 runs. Chris Ings takes a strike. Matthew Courtney steals third base. Oh, Chris takes that one off the helmet. That was up and in. Glad he turned his head off on that one. Brings Jordan Castle up to bat. Jordan sack fly in the last innings. That was the hit that scored Matthew Courtney. Jordan takes that first pitch for a strike. Jordan sort of takes a half swing at that one, but Chris Lehman, the home plate umpire, calls that one a strike. Two strikes on Jordan. Runner on third. Takes a ball as Chris Ings heads over to second. One ball and two strikes. Runners on 2 and 3. 2 out here at Northmead. Jordan Castle with the opportunity to put another run across and make it very hard for MacArthur. And he leaves that one low. That was a very tempting pitch. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Brendan pitches that one well in front of the plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes. First base is open. You won't see the runners going. But Jordan needs to protect here, but certainly be aware of his zone. Brendan deals. Jordan fouls that one off. All right, Brendan getting set, ready to pitch. Jordan misses that one, strikes out. That ends the innings, not before Baulkham Hills put another 3 runs up on MacArthur. We're heading into the top of the 5th. All right, we're back at Northmead for the top of the 5th innings. Baulkham Hills with a bit of a lead here. 5 runs to nothing. All right, just want to say a big thank you to a couple more of our sponsors. RBI, they've got 2 stores, one down at Smeaton Grange, which is probably a bit of a drive from Northmead. However, the closer one is out at Annangrove Road at Rouse Hill. They provide Baulkham Hills with a 10% discount. We thank them very much for that. Also to Grilled. Grilled provide certificates to our junior player of the match, and we thank them very much for their support. All right, leading off the top of the 5th innings as Chris Frayetta, the second baseman, takes that first pitch low. And hammers that ball out to Hammers. So Hammers. Sorry, that was a very, very bad one. I've got our video guy just sitting there shaking his head, chuckling about how bad that actually was. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. Right, Chris Frayetta with a single to left field to lead off the top of the 5th. Time is called by the batsman. Batsman. There's my cricket life coming out in me. That was a very old slip up there. Apologise, Gus. Batter calling time. Brett and Gus really swings at that change up there. That was an unfortunate swing. Fortunate for Brett. 1 ball and 1 strike. Actually, I think it might only be 1 strike. That might have been the first pitch. That ball in the dirt gets away from Caleb. And Caleb unable to find that ball at all. That allows Chris Frayetta to get across from first to second and then to third base. Gus with a double in the first innings. A big fly ball over the head of centre field. Fouls that pitch off. One ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, Brett misses high on that one, evens the count at 2-2. And Gus punches that one out of the infield for a single, scoring Chris Frayetta from third base. That's MacArthur's first run. Brings Robbie Hendrick up to bat. Robbie Hendrick playing centre field today. Brett misses on that one. Good pitch from Brett, gets Robbie swinging and missing on that one. Robbie fouls that one back. Good little battle here. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Robbie. And again, stays alive, getting out in front of that slower delivery, slower pitch. Count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Brett tries for a fast ball, but Robbie just leaving that one alone. A little bit too high. Hits that ball high, but out to Lucas Setter in centre field. It looked like he had a little bit of a problem with a fly just before that ball got to him. Well, 1 away. Ryan Whitley fouls that pitch away. Brett just keeping an eye on Gus. There's another fly ball. It's going shallow. And that was absolutely brilliantly taken out there by Lucas. Boy, that boy is fast. Well done, young man. That was a great catch. 2 away. That was very, very close. Great to see Sam Levick getting in there to also help just in case that ball had dropped. Takaki Hayato takes that first pitch for a ball. Takaki 2 for 2 today. Double to 9 and a single to 9. Right field, that is. And not getting that one. That's 3 balls. It was a good pitch by Brett. It was good of Takaki to leave that one. Let Brett get back into the count. Now Brett does need to throw another strike. And he does. Gets that one. 3 balls and 2 strikes. With Gus on first base, you will see him going on this pitch. And Takaki just fouls that one off. Fouls that one deep into left field and out of play. And Brett misses. Just down and in. MacArthur with 2 out, 2 runners on. Brings Lee Hartley, designated hitter, up to bat. Baulkham Hills with 1 out to make. And Brett gets Lee out in front of that one. Fouls it off left-hand side. Caleb knocks that one down, but the ball gets away. No throw. Runners have advanced to second and third, but Lee with 1 ball and 2 strikes on him. Brett's now got the pitch he wants. And just tops that ball to foul it away. Temperature has climbed a little bit here. It's now 31 degrees. But I must admit I'm in the shade and it's actually quite nice here with a little bit of breeze. Out on the field I reckon it's going to be very hot. Slow pitch. Picked up easily by Chris Ings and thrown out at first base to end the innings. One run comes across for MacArthur. We'll be heading into the bottom of the fifth in just a few minutes. All right, welcome back. We've had a pitching change for MacArthur. Mitch Little has brought himself on to pitch. Sam Levick at bat. Sam takes that first pitch strike. Just a big shout out also to Elite Sports. Elite Sports is the provider of the uniforms here at Baulkham Hills, and we really thank them for that. They're great grade uniforms. And Sam gets on base. That I reckon that's going to go down as an error on the third baseman. Just skipped under his glove. It'd be interesting to see what the scorers put down there. But Sam is now safely standing at first base. Adrian Hamley at bat. Gets after that. Just fouls it away. Yeah, that was recorded as an error. Adrian Hamley punches that one into the ground. And again through that third base shortstop gap into left field for a single. Advancing Sam Levick to second base. Lucas Setter now at back. Having a great game, that young man. Playing an excellent centre field. A strikeout victim in the second innings and a single and a run in that productive fourth innings. Just swings over the top of that pitch. Lucas not being tempted by that low pitch. That's certainly wanting to get a piece of that one. Big swing. Three balls and two strikes. None out. And sees that one high. Loads the bases for Tim Richards. Tim having a very good day today. A walk in the third with a run, our first run of the day, and a single in the fourth, and also a run on a sac fly. And Tim takes that first pitch and hammers it through to right field, past the diving second baseman to score Sam Levick. Caleb Tunkin now at bat. Caleb flew out to right field in the bottom of the third and was an infield fly in the fourth. Just chopped that one foul off to the left side. Two strikes. And Caleb swings over the top of that pitch. One out. Runners all around for Matthew Courtney. Matthew just fouled that one down, just into the catcher. Matthew swats at that one. Matthew stays alive, chops that one foul on the left side this time. Count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Looks like we've had a few changes here with with MacArthur. I'll see if I can get those for you. Matthew lines that one to shortstop and unfortunately gets Lucas Setter advancing and doubled up. That ends the innings. Baulkham Hills do score one more runs. They lead 6 runs to 1. Right, we're back here in the 6th, and the first pitch is hammered out to right field, but Sam Levick camps underneath that one for the first out. That's a replacement player for Brendan Goddard de Fatau, who played the 18s yesterday. That's one away. Jordan Barnes lets that pitch go. That is called on that second pitch there. Jams that one into the ground for an easy 6-3. Two away for MacArthur. Back to the top of the order with Blake Chipperfield. Brad Ardill misses there. Flies that ball into centre field, but Lucas Setter across to take an easy catch. That's a very, very quick innings there for Baulkham Hills. Get them out of the heat. Baulkham Hills leads 6-1. Right, we're back at Northmead. Bottom of the 6th innings. Kobe Cuthbert leading things off. That was a very, very quick innings by Baulkham Hills. Great work by the outfielders here. Mitch Little back to work on the mound. Puts a strike in there on Kobe. Bit of a hack there by Kobe just to try and get that higher pitch. Yeah, we've had a few changes. Kobe pops that one up on the infield, called off by Jordan Barnes there in shortstop. That's one away for Baulkham Hills. Chris Ings takes a strike. Chris well out in front of that one. Fouls it high off to the left side of the field. To 1 ball and 2 strikes. I think we'd quite easily call that an EFIS pitch. Chris certainly taking a big swing and a miss at that one. Having a little bit of a chuckle to himself and to Mitch Little on that pitch there. Jordan Castle now at bat. And Jordan lines that one straight to Chris Freyada at third base. That's it for Baulkham Hills. Looks like we might be heading into the top of the 7th. We'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, we're back. We've had a quick fielding change for Baulkham Hills. Akira Bastianen has come on in right field for Sam Levick. Leading off for MacArthur is Chris Freyetta, the second baseman turned third baseman. Takes that first pitch strike. Brett just drops that one into the dirt a little bit. Wonder if someone's going to go and collect that ball. One ball and one strike on Chris. Knocks that one in, just punches it just short of Lucas Setter in centre field for a single. 2 hits today for Chris. Brett just checks over there on Chris, just keeping him close to the base. Doesn't want to give MacArthur too much of an opportunity to score any runs here. But I believe we are getting very, very close to a time where we do not start the top of a new innings. Gus just fouling that one back. 2 balls and 1 strike. Baulkham Hills still with 3 outs to make here, so they've got do have some work to do. And Gus fouls that one back into the crowd, just up onto the grass hill behind the scorers. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that is hammered out to left field, and Adrian Hamley outstretched glove and takes that away. That was going to be extra bases if that ball had gotten down, but Adrian absolutely backing up his pitcher, taking a wonderful catch. Yeah, Gus should be okay with that. That was hit hard. Robbie Hendrick just fouling that first pitch off to the right side. Brett missed that one. Lots of talk coming from both dugouts. It's broken bat on that one. Getting out at second, but not quite able to turn that double play. But Chris Ings getting that lead runner. Over Adrian's head, and it is. That's gone all the way to the wooden fence out there. And Gus Landon. Sorry, that's Robbie Hendrick all the way around from first base to score another run for MacArthur. That was a big hit by Ryan. And a ground ball to shortstop. A short throw picked up beautifully there by Kobe Cuthbert. Sees the last out of the innings. And the game is over. Baulkham Hills take second grade, 6 runs to 2. A wonderful fighting match the entire way. MacArthur certainly did not give up. And congratulations to both sides. Well done, fellas.